Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I am Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is May 15th. I know that the life of spirit is my daily life. And the scriptural reference for this morning comes from the 23rd Psalm, verses 1 and 2. The Lord is my shepherd, he restoreth my soul. As we take this thought for our meditation today, the Lord is my shepherd, he restoreth my soul. Let us feel that we are one with the divine presence and enter into conscious communion with it. That is affirmative prayer and spiritual meditation. It is through spiritual meditation that we reach out or in to that divine presence which fills all space and also finds its dwelling place in the sanctuary of our own hearts. The Lord is my shepherd, he restoreth my soul. Believing that God is everywhere and knowing that the divine life can and does restore my soul, I now affirm and deeply accept divine guidance. I believe that I am sustained by an infinite power, guided by an infinite intelligence, and guarded by an infinite love. I feel this presence in, around, and through me, and through all people. There is a power greater than I am upon which I may rely. I am relying on this power, and I am letting its intelligence govern and guide me. I am fully aware of divine love and protection. I lay aside every doubt or fear and gladly enter into a newness of life. I do believe that the Lord is my shepherd. I do believe that he restoreth my soul. I am lovingly aware that the divine presence is not only close to me, it is not only where I am, it is also within me and what I am. It is this inner I am, this Spirit of God within me, that is my shepherd. I not only shall not want, my cup shall run over. A table is prepared before me. This is the table that God has spread, and I gratefully acknowledge this divine bounty, this feast of life. For God's abundance is my abundance. God's good is my good, and God's life is my life now. So that is what we will take into our time of meditation and contemplation. I am remembering. I am recognizing. I am knowing again that there is one, only one, ever present source. This one is the substance of all life. First cause. And by first cause, I am recognizing that this one is what causes, literally causes, all of creation to be. That this singular substance is the source out of which, within which, as which all is created. That it is what fills the mold of thought, manifesting in form, function, and experience. That it is this physical form of me expressing its self, its divine self, diversely, uniquely individualized as each one. And yet we are never, creation, never separate from Creator. We are created within it. We live within it. It lives within creation. Surrounded by it, infused with it. So many ways to say what is. I recognize that this one has simply always been, that it has no beginning, and that something that has no beginning can have no end. It simply is. And the infinity of it, the omnipresence of it, the omniscience of it, the omnipotence of it, renders it inexplicable, indefinable, unlimited. This is my life. I am an individualized expression of this one. By whatever name we call it, it is beyond a name. It is so much more than anything that can be captured in words and ideas. And so I allow myself to feel the presence within me, to feel the presence around me, to remember that each breath I take is the infinite breathing itself. That the very air I breathe is the breath of life. That life itself, love itself, spirit itself, source itself, whatever we call it, it thinks my thoughts, it dreams my dreams, it breathes my breath. It's the programming of this physical being that operates to make every organ work with no thought required. And in fact, beyond requiring no thought, the operation of every organ specific to its assignment, informs my body about its needs, wants, and desires in any given moment. And so I allow myself to listen deeply to the communication of each cell with the whole, just as the divine invites and allows communication of each form of creation, each cell within the one divine body to communicate. I allow that communication at this human level of expression. That the body is infinite intelligence in form, and so it knows a thing or two about what it needs, about what it desires, about how it desires to be fed and nurtured and cared for. And so I listen. I allow myself to be aware that infinite intelligence is operating in, through, and as me. And any challenge in this human realm is already answered by infinite intelligence within me. It restoreth my soul, soul being the activity of creation. And so I allow that restoration. I allow myself to be returned to the harmonious operation of one. I allow myself to be aware of what is desiring to operate in, through, and as me. I say yes to life. Yes to allowing an even larger presence of divinity to express in, through, and as me. Because it is me. No need to limit. No need to write any stories about lack or limitation or the lie of status in society. I let the life that is expressing as me express in all of its fullness, in all of its glory. I just say yes, no longer needing to know what that is going to be. I stand in the truth of what it is. God is my life. My life is expressing now. God is my life. My life is expressing now. God is expressing now as my life. To continue to affirm truth when my brain forgets what the heart has always known. Grateful. Grateful to recognize again the wholeness, the oneness, the harmonious operation of the divine with itself, of infinite intelligence expressing, of love loving. Grateful to remember that whatever is true about me, this individualized expression of divinity, is true of all. And that just as quickly as words are formed in mind and spoken in voice, the very authority that thought them and spoke them fulfills them. There is only one. There is no waiting period. And so I lean into the truth with a capital T, that it's already done, that there's no waiting period. Knowing that it's already complete, there is no part of me that looks for, did it happen? Where did, but rather, where? And I recognize the where is always here. The when is always now. But the question of did it happen is a question that is sourced in doubt. And I release all doubt. And I stand in the truth that it happened. We are restored. And so much more instantly. And so I simply release. And when I say release, I am reminding my human brain to let go. To let go of any thought that the human me makes manifestation happen. And instead, I recognize that I participate in the physical unfolding. I participate in the physical manifestation of what spirit has already made. So I release any idea that I make it happen, accepting that it's already happened. And I am an avenue through which it expresses what has already happened, where I participate in the happening. So I let go. I let go. I just let go. And I step into what it is. God being God, life being life. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is.